Hello and welcome to my Minecraft world. I've been playing in this world for about 10 days. That's real life days, not Minecraft days. And as you can see, I've made some decent progress so far. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly go over what all I've done so far. First of all, this is my main base that's in progress. It's gonna be a tall tower about 50 blocks high. It's kind of gonna resemble like Sauron's tower from Lord of the Rings. That's kind of the style that I'm going for. We got our enchanting setup right here, our lapis, basic tools and whatnot, and of course the best music disc in the game, Stall. And then a shit ton of chests. This should be more than enough for everything I'll ever need. Like we're already almost all of this is filled up with cobble already. I've got one chest left, and then this is just for like weird like slabs and stairs and whatnot. Same for deep slate. We don't have quite as much of it. I think we have about as much. So yeah, we're pretty full up on those, but everything else is pretty empty so far. We're still missing a lot of different blocks that I haven't gotten yet. And then there's like in all of these, there's like a couple blocks. But yeah, we still got more space for like when we expand into like concrete and different colors of terracotta and all that. So we should have plenty of space. And then like when we do fill up on the cobble and the deep slate, that's what this is for. This is going to be the overflow storage of just like anything that fills up there. Non-farmable, because if it's farmable, like I can just sit at a farm for a bit and get some more. But like if it's blocks or something I can't farm, it's all going to come in here, feed to the hoppers, and end up down here. Oh yeah, we are full up on dorite and netherrack already. Those filled up really freaking quick, and honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to use them anyway, so whatever. But I'm not going to just throw them out. So yeah, this is the base. It's got a long way until it's like actually finished, but it's going to be pretty good. Oh, and right here I've actually got a zombie spawner underneath here that I stumbled upon. Very fortunate space being so close to my village that's right over there that I was already settled at. Like, that was really freaking lucky. But anyway, we just got the water beam coming up here, feeding them through here, and they drop, and I get XP. And of course I got mending on all my tools already, so that's neato. And then my plan to make this not a horrendous eyesore is to just, I'm going to have like 10 blocks high per level, and then like 5 levels high, and then I think probably the 3rd level is going to come out and meet this, like with a little bridge, and then I'll cover this with the same kind of stone, the deep slate stone. And then this side is just it's gonna start as the same thickness as this one's gonna be up at the top, and then it's gonna slowly slim down until it's just this, and then I'll replace this also with the deep slate brick. So it kind of just looks like it's standing on nothing where the zombies come out. I think that's gonna look pretty sweet when I finish it. So over here I just got my old sugarcane farm, my second sugarcane farm actually. It's worked pretty decently. It served me well. I still use it from time to time, but I've got a decent store of it now, so I don't really use it. Then my iron farm right here, designed by Waddles. It works well enough for me. I get about 3 stacks of it an hour. If I'm like sitting right here in the AFK cube, which I don't do very often. But it works well enough that I don't ever have to go get iron on my own. It's not crazy though. Over here, I have my second melon farm that I don't really use anymore. Some cacti, just so I can have some access to some green dye. And then right here, I have my sugarcane farm. That's fully automatic, and I love it. It's very small, and it only produces like a stack an hour. But honestly, that's fine, because I don't use all of it that much anymore, and I got a decent stock. If I needed more, I could just build like 3 or 4 more of these, and I'd have plenty. Alright, so moving on. Right over here, I got all my cows. And it, fun story. Well, not fun, but a story, you know. This is actually my second time recording this part of the video, because the first time I did it, I had some pillagers come in and a raid start, and I don't remember his name, but the big like bison type thing spawned right in the middle of all my cows, and I had a hard time killing it just because like I had to kill my cows to get to it. It was great. No, it wasn't great, but you know, none of my villagers died, so it all turned out all right. Anyway, this was where my base was up until yesterday when I moved everything. This is my house where I slept until I outgrew it. Then I just put a super smelter in here. And just put like all my chests out here, little waste basket right here. If I needed it, I threw a lot of rotten flesh down here before I had a villager I could trade it with. Enchanting table, still got some lapis over here. Cocoa beans. All these chests are empty now, by the way. I moved everything over. And here was my original super smelter, powered off of dried kelp, but also bamboo. Just because it's really easy to harvest. I used that for a while. Over here I got my villager trading hall, which I want to change to like iron doors with pressure plates and then buttons on this side, so that I don't have to keep them locked up like this, because it's just, I don't like this. I also want to change their names so it's not just what they're selling or what I use them for. I actually want them to have like the title, you know, like Sharpness 4 is what I want from them, the main thing that they're selling, and then their actual name. So like this guy's Homer. He's the only guy I've set up with that actual name so far. These guys, like this guy's just Badman. He sells Fortune 3. Big D. The first one I got with Mending, because I didn't realize at first that once you trade with a villager, it locks them in. So there were like 4 that I went through, and luckily I got one that actually had Mending. Jeffrey, Silk Touch, Bill, not really anything great. I mean, efficiency 3 is fine. But yeah, he's my first one. That guy just kind of hangs out there sometimes. One thing I have found up here, like this is where I have the beds and stuff, the villagers get stuck on the inside of here. I've been meaning to close this forever, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But they just get stuck up here, and they don't leave unless I push them off. Like, if I don't push them off, they'll stay up there forever. I don't know, like, if it's a bug in the villager's code or what, but, you know, they'll just stay up here. Oh, I hate this tree. I accidentally stripped this tree once, and I can't go back. Nether portal. It leads off to a nether fortress, the end, as well as my slime farm in a swamp super far away that I'm not going to show you, because it's basically just Ilmango's design, except worse and not very efficient, and I don't know why. I've tried multiple times to build a slime farm in this world, and they don't really work. I don't know why. Sugarcane, you know, crops, bunch of carrots. I haven't built an automatic one yet, but I need to, because these are what I sell to my farmer. And then I got my sheep and my wheat, and that's plenty of wheat for what I use, because I really don't breed the cows or sheep all that much. Screw you. God damn it, fucking children. Why are there 5 of you? It's so fucking annoying. Something about modern Minecraft is like, you really can't. You can't die once you have like even just diamond armor, let alone netherrack. Like you're not gonna die. Anyway, I got some bamboo here next to my old strip mine just because I thought it looked nice. Fuck off. That's almost it for the village. I just want to show you something over here. The world spawn. Nothing special. It's got the rules of the world in it, which I think are kind of important to disclose. World rules. First of all, I'm using some data packs from Vanilla Tweaks, which is I'm pretty sure it's run by Azumavoid from the Hermitcraft server. I'm pretty sure. Timber. You break one block from a tree and it cuts the whole thing down. Very convenient, saves a lot of time, which I'm all about. Shift to disable it, so you don't like just completely ruin your build. Double shulkers, so if you kill a shulker, you are guaranteed a shulker box from it. Dragon drops, Elytra, and something else, I think. This one didn't work originally when I killed the Ender Dragon for the first time. I don't know why. So I had to find my Elytra the good old-fashioned way. Cauldron concrete. If you're making concrete, if you got the powder, you just throw it into a cauldron with water in it, and it just does the rest for you, so you don't have to go through that whole annoying process. And then XP management. With this, basically, you right-click with a bottle in your hand on an enchanting table, and it gives you a bottle of enchanting, and it takes that away from your XP bar. Basically just a way to store XP. It's very useful, especially for like fixing tools and stuff. It's amazing. Huge time saver, which I'm all about. Spectator mode is allowed for surveying, not for travel. So basically, if you go into spectator mode, or me specifically, if I go into spectator mode to look at something, or for whatever reason, basically, I have to go exactly back to where I was when I entered it, because I can't use it for travel. If you do, I've found in the past that it just becomes too much of a crutch. So it's specifically only for surveying. And then game rules: fire tick false, mob griefing false, just because they're annoying. Keep inventory. I have to true because I keep a book in my inventory. I actually have it in one of my shulker boxes that's at the mine right now. But I keep it to true because I don't want to lose that. Which brings me to a point about something I'm hoping will come in this update soon, which is let me soulbind one item to my body. I just want to soulbind my book to my body, so if I die, I don't lose it. That's all I want. That's the only reason I play with keep inventory true. Just because like I keep coordinates and to-do lists and things in that book, and I've had to rewrite it a couple times already because I've lost it, and it's just annoying, and I don't like dealing with it, so I leave that on. I get that it's kind of cheating, because like if you die, there's basically no consequences. Then you don't even lose XP, but you know, I'm not losing that book. So until Minecraft adds soul binding, I'm playing with keep inventory true. AFKing. So I don't actually AFK in this world because this is a single player world on my computer. It would waste power and it would add needless hours to my computer. So what I do instead is I calculate an hour of production from a farm, and then I allow myself up to 3 hours of AFKing for every time I'm away. And of course that's only in a specific area. Like out here, I would get it from my iron farm and my sugarcane farm. Sorry. So 3 stacks from this per hour and 1 stack from this per hour. And then my slime farm, which is way over in that direction, I wouldn't get anything from, because like if I were actually AFKing here, I'd only get things from these 2. Excuse me. And that's just to save power and to not put needless strain on my computer, because again, this is a single player world. Then insta-mining. I allow myself to insta-mine Deep Slate because it's really annoying to not be able to do that. Basically, I just give myself the haste effect, maximum strength, when I am within range of the beacon at the mine over there, which I'll show you in just a second, because it's really annoying not to. And like, I love Minecraft, but I don't have the hours to dedicate to it that I used to. So that's why I do that. And then this is my mine. It's almost a chunk and a half wide. I just kind of went with it and didn't actually care about the actual measurements, which I kind of now regret, because it could have been just a chunk and a half, but it's one block under a chunk and a half, which is really bothering me now. But I don't want to mine out just like one more block, because that sounds really annoying. But anyway, I'm basically just using this as a way to gather resources for future builds and whatnot, as well as like, it's kind of fun to just come in here and mine and like put on an audiobook or a podcast or something. It's a good way to just like kind of unwind. And then here are all of my shulker boxes. They're all empty except for this one. This black one is the one I keep my gear in. So this is, I farmed a lot of the bottles of enchanting with that data pack. They are insanely helpful for fixing your tools as you're mining. They're a huge help. I would highly recommend it if you're getting frustrated going back to your XP farm over and over again. My chest plate, which I haven't added netherite to yet because I miscalculated the amount that I needed. And then I just got like a furnace in here in case I need to smelt some iron bars for when I move the beacon, some extra food, crafting table so I don't have to craft one. I did have wood in here. I don't know where it went. And then my actual to-do list, which should be in my inventory. There's not too much else. You know, I've played a lot in 10 days, but you know, it's still only 10 days. Like, maybe 25 hours in 10 days, I'd say. So, yeah, I'd say I accomplished a decent amount for that amount of time. I'm going to be going on a work trip soon, so I've just been kind of like sitting around unwinding before I go, because I'm going to be gone for quite a while. So, this is my mob grinder. I don't remember the name of the channel that I followed the tutorial for it on, but I would highly recommend this design because it's very efficient. I AFK'd at this for the 3 hours that I AFK, and like filled up 6 double chests just full excuse me, of the actual drops. Like, I will never need to get bones or rotten flesh or string or gunpowder again, just from one time at AFKing there, which is pretty fantastic. Oh, I want to grab some from my boxes real quick. I'll just take this whole box, actually. That was stupid because I wanted to grab something out of it, and then I'll take the box. Dumbass. Anyway. I want to show you how the timber thing works. Ouch. So, if you shift and break one, you'll only get that one block. But if you normally just cut it down, the whole thing just falls. It's so convenient, and it saves a lot of time. Especially if you take advantage of the large trees. Like, it will save you so much time. It's definitely worth it. You just have to be careful. Like, when I was building this, I had the whole thing framed out, all the logs, And then I broke one block for some reason, because I think I needed to move something, and like 75% of it just broke because it thought it was a tree. It's pretty good about it, but it doesn't always know what's actually a tree and what's not. So if you are doing a building project like this, I'd recommend to disable it, or at the very least remember to shift whenever you break those blocks. So that's just about it as far as things I wanted to show you. This is the last thing, which is my first attempt at a slime farm, which pretty much a failure. I do come down here from time to time, and there'll be like 10 slime balls in each, which I don't understand, because like, and I've AFK'd here too. It's not just a problem of me like not being in the right area for it. I don't know if like there's too much light from the campfires coming through here or what, but like I don't get why this design doesn't work. You know, I got the mushrooms here, I got plenty of places for them to spawn, I got the iron golems in the center. Like, I don't get it. And like when I was building this place, like the whole time I was building it, I didn't see a single slime the entire time. Like, I was convinced that this wasn't a slime chunk for the longest time, until one day I just came down here, just for no reason other than to just like look around at what I had wasted my time on, and I found a couple slime balls in there. Like, I don't get why it doesn't produce, but it doesn't. So anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much my world. You know, nothing special, but in the past I've had a lot of Minecraft worlds, and I don't have fuck off. I've had a lot of Minecraft worlds in the past, and I've either deleted them or they've been lost to time because, you know, moved computers, just lost the files or whatever. So this is a Minecraft world that I want to keep around for a long time and continue to work on, you know. Even though, like, for me, I play Minecraft pretty sporadically. Like, I'll play it pretty intently for like these 10 days. I've played like pretty much every day for a couple hours. And then like I'll go months without playing. But, you know, I want to continue to come back to this world when I do come back to Minecraft, because it's a lot more fun when you just like compound your projects. You know, the initial grind is fun as well, so like I might eventually like go off a couple thousand blocks and just like start over, but I want it to be in the same world, because, you know, I want to build huge projects like what this is going to turn out to be. You know, I want to have something to show for the time that I play video games. Like, not that you have to have something to show, but because, you know, I use this as a time to unwind and relax and to listen to audiobooks. Like, in the last week, I've listened to Atomic Habits as well as Animal Farm. Both great books. I would highly recommend both of them if you haven't read them. But yeah, that's about it. I've got a lot of thoughts about Minecraft too, and like what it means to me in the modern day versus like growing up with it. So I think I'm gonna make another video kind of talking about that, but in this one I just kind of wanted to show you what I've done in the last 10 days. I'm very intentionally gonna keep like the videos that I post on this channel. If I keep posting videos on this channel, honestly, I don't really know. But I'm intentionally gonna keep these videos like just very, very chill, very toned down, and just mostly unedited. Just because I kind of miss that. Like, there's guys like the Hermitcraft boys and gals, like Waddles and Captain Sparkles, that I watch from time to time when I get back into Minecraft. And they're very on, and like they're entertaining, and like especially with Hermitcraft, this season 9 of Hermitcraft, the production value of a lot of them has just like gone way up, and I really enjoy it. But I also kind of just miss like watching just a guy just like chill out and play Minecraft, you know. The one reason why I was inspired to like have the world that I just like stay in and continue to work on was I saw the video. I don't remember the channel, but the guy who did the Super Flat World, he's had the same world for like 10 years, and he just has some amazing projects in it. And he now does it full time, which is insane. Like, I love Minecraft, but it's not what I would want to dedicate my full time to. Like, even if I like continued to do this and like people started watching a lot, I'd do it more, certainly, but I don't think I'd want to do it for a job, you know. I want to do something that matters a little bit more with my life. You know, Minecraft is a great pastime. It's fun, and I enjoy it, and I want to keep it around, but, you know, it's not something that I'd want to make into a job, full time at least. Anyway, enough rambling. This video is already going to be plenty long, so thanks for watching if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.